Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channels. Today we are making this recipe is candy bar caramels apples. And start. I love caramels apples and think the Varian candy bar coated ones are delicious. Thought I try it out and see how goes. What nice about making candy bar caramel apples at home is you can use any candy bar you want and use up old candy if you have a lot of little bars left afterwards. Supplies: caramels, apple sticks, and marshmallows, chocolates. Ingredients: apple caramels, a few minimal marshmallows, a little water. I use about 7 caramels, 3 apples, a few mini marshmallows, and about 1 step of water. You can increase this for however many apples you are doing. Candy of choice: I use 1.5 full-size Twix bars for 1 apple and fell 1 Twix bars are that were really necessary for my apple size. If you were to have a very large apple, you could consider pre-pinning small candy for its. Supplies: microwave safe bowls, knives, popsicle sticks or cookies pop sticks for the apples. Wax page: I am doing super easy microwaves caramels to make invisible apples. You can of course use your favorite caramels recipe if you have on, as long as it's one that will form up on the apples. Step 1: start by preparing apple you as leaves show in previous caramels apples. You can start by boiling water and dropping your apples in for about 10 seconds to warm up the wax that coats most store bought apples to help with caramel sticking. Stick popsicle sticks in them to make the process of making this easier. Gives you something to hold. One thing to notice that if you are called apple from the right, the caramel seems to harden faster, which can be good if you have heavy coatings, or bad if you do not have enough time to coat before it hards. Step 2: before making apples, I need to chop the candy. I recommended chopping it up fairly small. The first time I just did chunks, and you can see in the last image that does not really work. Similar is better here. Putting this in a bowl will make it easier to cut your apple when it's ready. For my left them alone, but honestly, if I were to do apples again, I did not probably smash them up first. Does not look as good, but I had way too many marshmallows for the size of the apple, and they were so heavy they were just drippings of the apples, which results in me adding too many. Step 3: as long your apples and coating are ready, you can now melt the caramels. I used about 7 of these caramels with 3 apples if it's small to medium in size. Make sure to add some water in with the caramels. You do not want to much or it will be too runny too little, or I will harden Ruth's hearts. If you have them, throw in some mini marshmallows for extra sticks. It's only took about 2 times at 30 seconds to melt this small amount. Step 4. Much the same way, but I found they were pretty heavy and everything wanted to slide off the apples. To try help with this, you could try icing cold apples. This will help the caramel hardens up faster and hopefully get those staying in a place. After you could mash up the candy a bit first so it's not as thick and heavy on the apple. Step 5. Chocolate coatings. For a little something extra, you can drizzle some chocolate on top of the apple. The candy bars already have chocolates, but sometimes it does not hurt to have a little more. Cut and enjoy. I highly recommend cuttings and eating these. I feel like beatings right off the apple, especially with so much coating on it like this cannot be good for your teeth.